Hello guys, hope you're all well guys. Absolutely fantastic patch notes for Diablo 3 have just popped up guys, and my god, I've been wanting these features in Diablo 3 since Season 1. Better late than never, I know, but guys, absolutely fantastic patch notes. Let's go straight through this. Diablo 3 PTR 2.7.6 guys, preview. This will be the last new season of Diablo 3, and after that guys, they're going to rehash like the other versions of the season buffs, etc, etc. So here we go guys, so PTR starts, test server on the 15th of August to the 29th, okay? So it's quite a long PTR, and that's where we can test play this, okay? Okay guys, let's get straight to the juice, yeah? They've finally added solo self-found mode to Diablo 3. Finally! Like I said, I've been wanting this feature in Diablo 3 for such a long time, and they finally put it in. I'm both happy and extremely annoyed that it's actually indeed going to come into D3 now, because obviously we've got Diablo 4 now. If they just had this feature at the start of the seasons, D3 would have been so much more popular with the Diablo community. But anyway guys, better late than never. Still going to play it. Very, very excited. So let's quickly read this out. Demon Slayers seeking the intensity of the journey through the Sanctuary can now try the new solo self-found mode. In this mode, you have only yourself to rely on to overcome the Lords of Hell. That's right. It's a single-player experience. If you'd like to up the ante even more, a hardcore version of the mode is available as well. We decided to bring in solo self-found to Diablo 3 after years of players requesting an officially supported single-player mode. Yes, you should have put it in Season 1. Without the experience bonus from being in a party or other player to protect your back, you'll carve through demonic legions. This mode will temper you. To celebrate the accomplishments of those brave enough to roll in this character mode, we've also created a certain leaderboard, guys, for solo self-found. How cool is that? There's even a leaderboard for it as well, for softcore and hardcore, man, which is great. You know, that is so good. So, why solo self-mode, guys, is so popular in the Diablo community is because on Diablo 3, whoever had the most Paragon won, okay? And pretty much that's it. So as a solo player, you could never gain enough Paragon to compete against another player pushing on the solo leaderboard using XP in a 4-player group. So solo self-found just gets rid of that, which is great. And also it gets even better, okay? So they've actually put in a Paragon cap as well. We'll go over that in just a second. Let's quickly read out the actual seasonal buff here. Season 29, the Visions of Enmity. The various mechanisms of the Burning Hells permeated every corner of the Sanctuary, warping reality in the process. The disturbance has given way to the Visions of Enmity, I think that says there. Pocket dimensions that are accessed by stepping through diabolical fissures. So basically, guys, these portals will randomly appear when you kill a monster. You go through these portals and you get some sort of reward. This is a season mechanic. Let's read this out quickly. Nephilim level 1 on higher have a chance of encountering a diabolical fissure by slaying demons in the open world. Should you be smiting the Hellspawn to trigger a fissure, press onward into the Vision of Enmity, which horrors await on the other side are unknown, but these instances are rich in rewards. These visions are quite unstable and have potential to produce additional fissures after enemies are dispatched inside. So it's possible to get like a double portal, guys, after you go into one of these fissures. Interesting. Keep an eye out for the opportunities to maximize your chance of earning useful gear. So there's going to be some sort of like gear loop mechanic through these fissures. Seems pretty interesting. New monsters of fixes, guys. Are actually given new monster fixes for the first time in forever on D3. Innovating creates an area effect around the monster that reduces the player's movement speed by 65% and cooldown reduction by 50%. Woof! If the player is in the vicinity of that monster, that's quite a nasty one, guys. That's good. Necrotic. The player's healing is reduced by 65%. Monsters have a damage over time effect that deals 180% of the player's maximum health over 30 seconds. This effect is removed if the player is healed above 95%. Nasty. Then guys, Resource Leech. Lol, they've moved it from D4 to D3. Here the player removes 65% of their maximum resource. Lol. Once you play a non-resource build, of course. So guys, Paragon cap. I've been wanting this for such a long time, especially for like competitive stuff now. So look at this, guys. Look, we're introducing changes to the Paragon points to work in tandem with solo self-found mode and the Season 29 theme. You can only assign a total of 800 Paragon points to your character. Previously, you were able to assign a total of 50 Paragon points to each attribute within the core defense, offense, and utility categories, but now you can assign up to 200 in each attribute. So it actually matters now where you put the points. Each category can only have 200 points placed into them. So there you go, guys. Paragon caps. What this means now we're all on a level playing field now, pushing the leaderboards. And it's what the community has been wanting, the majority of the community wanted for a very, very long time. So now you can play at your own pace. It's now about skill and your gear score now, and the RNG of your rift. It's no longer about 4-player XP meta, Paragon, you have no chance. That's gone now. Now we have an equal level for everyone. It's fantastic news. Like I said, we wanted this years ago. It's in Season 1. So it's great that it's here. Developers know, we understand that Paragon was king in terms of character powers, right? With this change this season, we wanted to shift that power from main stack grinding to gameplay knowledge and gear hunting. There you go. We chose 800 as our initial starting point, and we appreciate your feedback on this cap. There are a few changes with the Paragon system to keep in mind. Movement speed. We've changed the movement speed to 0.25 per point, because the old value would provide players with 100% movement speed. Okay, which was too much. Players now have an option to place points in this stat, allowing them to surpass the 25% movement speed cap from item bonuses. And also, guys, area damage, which is very... It's one of those stats that's been causing a lot of lag in Diablo 3. And it looks like they might have fixed it. Area damage should perform the same, if not a bit better, and with substantial improvements to performance. So now it looks like we might be able to pour a ton of monsters on the screen without the whole game going to a slideshow. So that's fantastic. Well then, guys, so there's some changes to rifts as well. Okay, so Great Rift monsters have changed, which is really, really nice. So Great Rift monsters, set 8, remove toxic lurkers and added vile swarms. That's nice. Greater Rift monsters set 10, remove dark berserkers and added savage beasts. Monk, guys, change. Added a buff icon when proccing the legendary item Flying Dragon. Actually put the icon in. Great. Move your mouse underneath a character while casting Tempest Rush Flurry stack should no longer reset randomly. Necromancer Haunted Visions used to use for skeletal mages from the Simulacrums only if the player had Grim Scythe on their action bar. Now it removes skeletal mages regardless. Requiem Play has now been fixed, guys. It no longer gives the crazy amounts of essence it used to, because it was basically broken. They've now fixed that, which is good. Some stuff here about the seasonal journey, not really worth speaking about that. Hamlin fix, that's good. Corrupted Angels, blah blah blah. Added Greater Rift map checkpoints to battlefields and boneyards. Ooh. Corvus, Ice Caves, and Spider Cave maps no longer spawning Greater Rifts. Oh my god, that's worth a cheer right there. Boom. That is such a great little... Oh, thank god, I hate those maps. Oryx Dream versions of Desolate Sands and Shrouded Moors have had their monster densities increased. Lovely. Class balance changes. Yes, guys, these are some changes for the characters. Brilliant. And yes, there is some Witch Doctor stuff here, and it's really good. Akens and Incy. Okay, guys, so new change here for Blessed Shield. Blessed Shield, it damages the same, but the... It's now for free. It's now gone to 6 seconds and now stacks up to 100 times. No more individual stacks. Okay, so Blessed Shield's now 6 seconds and stacks up to 100 times. Vigilante Belt. While running your Warhorse, Fist of the Heavens deals increased damage equal to your movement speed. This is automatically cooled down on a random nearby enemy interval based on your attack speed if it's on your action bar. Ooh, very nice. Demon Hunter, guys. Gears of Dreadlands. What's changed for Gears of Dreadlands? Let's have a look. So gain 4 seconds of momentum when attacking with a primary skill at a maximum duration of 20 seconds. This duration begins counting down after a delay of 5 seconds. After each application, your primary skills deal 10% increased damage per second of momentum. We wanted Gears of Dreadlands to be easier to play optimally. However, we had to forego the visual indicator that showed stacks. And guys, yes, my boy, the Witch Doctor, has a change here. Now, know that Bo Cluckeye? If giving us some chicken stuff, guys. So, Bob, so basically, you just extract this, put this in queue, and then add the Manager's Way 2-part set. Anyway, let me read this out. So, Cluckeye. Casting Hex Angry Chicken turns all your pets into exploding chickens. So, it's possible to have 27 fetches out. Okay, so you basically do a massive chicken jihad bomb. Chickens now deal 150 to 2% increased damage, and Angry Chicken, the form we go into, deals an extra 50% more damage per exploded chicken. So it's going to be a very, very interesting speed build, guys. Possibly a push build. We'll have to test it out. Then, guys, Mamdruva's Ways changed as well. The knife and gory fetch offhand. Okay, so the first part of it now. Your Hex Angry Chicken explosion damage is increased by 2,000%. And slain enemies trigger an additional explosion. So that's exactly the same as this. Unless this is a typo. Now the second part here, guys. Your Hex Angry Chicken lasts 15 seconds, and your movement speed as a chicken is increased by 100%. while gaining 75% damage reduction. That's really nice, because the amount of times you just get smacked, you know. And for 5 seconds after as well. So even if you come out your angry chicken form, you can have that damage reduction as well on top. So it's going to be really fun on Witch Doctor, man. And also, last bit here, guys, while you're in angry chicken, you spawn a chicken every half a second. Okay, now the old version, it was every second. Okay, so there's going to be a lot more chickens on the screen. That seeks out enemies, deal 100% of your angry chicken explosion damage. Okay, now the old one was only at 25%. So this is going to be really good for speed farming, and possibly a push build as well. Okay, obviously use Arrakis set, which is the creature set, to boost all this up. So yeah, guys, should be really, really fun, man. With these chickens, man, it's going to be fun. Anna, guys, Anna Cake Live, guys, she was over the moon with these patch notes. So am I. They're absolutely great. There you go, guys. So there you go. That is everything there you go, guys, to know. So once again, it starts on the 15th of August, which is from this video just in a few days' time now. About 3 days, and it will last until the 29th. Normally, when the PTR ends, it normally goes live 2 weeks after. Okay, so there you go, guys. Bit of D3 news, an absolutely fantastic patch. Thank you guys very much for watching. Subscribe for more Diablo content. I'll see you in the next video. What a great patch, guys, for good old Diablo 3. Lovely.